Okay, so we're very fortunate to be in the kitchen of Taste of Eden, located in Dorchester, Massachusetts. And the owner and principal cook is Hopa Bailey, who hails from where in Jamaica, Miss Bailey?
Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay, so she's from the from the capital. So can you tell me a little bit, Miss Bailey, about how long you've had this restaurant and the kind of food you serve here?
I've been in the business for over 25 years, and the type of food that I mostly carry is Jamaican food.
Okay, and can you tell me what are the kinds of seasonings and spices that are most common to Jamaican cuisine?
Pimento, which is allspice.
Okay.
Curry.
Yep.
Jerk.
Yep. And jerk is a combination of seasonings, right?
Yeah, it's a combination of seasoning with scallion, thyme, allspice, onions, hot peppers, Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper,
yes,
vinegar. So that's one of the main things, and we use a lot of thyme. You know, we use a lot of scallion, and we use a lot of onions and garlic. So we cook with a lot of natural herbs.
And it's my understanding, because I've been to Jamaica several times, that a lot of the food actually hails from the Maroons, who were escaped slaves. And when I think about jerk, for example, I went to Boston Beach in Portland when they were still making it in the ground, covering the meat and the chicken with banana leaves, that jerk seasoning was really created by the Maroons. So it's really very much a Jamaican tradition.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. And can you tell me what the national dish of Jamaica is, and tell me what's in it and what's special about it?
The national dish is ackee and saltfish.
Okay.
And what's in it is the ackee, you know, the saltfish, and of course we use scallion, thyme, you know, green pepper, tomatoes, you know, onions, and when we cook it up, you know, we use that codfish, you know, which some people call it saltfish. And the ackee originated from Africa.
Really?
You know, and in Africa, it's a tree that comes out of Africa, and it's considered fruit, and it's ackee fufu, you know, in the African. Yeah.
Oh, because they talk about fufu in West Africa all the time.
Yes. Fufu, that's what they call it in Africa. Yeah, it's come from West Africa. And it comes to Jamaica, and that's how it becomes our national dish.
Now it's a tree. It comes on a tree.
It comes on a tree.
Okay.
Yes, it comes on a tree. And as you can see, this is a can. Like you should notice, every time you say ackee, you see the Jamaica flag.
Right.
Because it's our national dish. So we always have the flag on, you know, on our cans and stuff like that. And you know, you look at it, you know, and the yellowish of it, you know, and when it comes off of the tree, it open up. You know, if the ackee is not open up, you know, you cannot eat it.
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous. Yes, it's poisonous. So you have to make sure that it's ripe enough, you know, and it's open up. And when it's open up, you know, it's not like green. It's nice and yellow.
So you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. And you have some trees that are like a butter ackee. It's real soft, you know. So, but you have to boil it before you cook it. Okay. But when it comes imported from Jamaica, it's already boiled.
Okay.
So, you know, we don't have to boil it anymore. You just wash it off, you know, in some hot water.
Because you can't get fresh ackee here in the United States, unfortunately, right?
Yes, you can.
Really?
Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, I just received some from Florida the other day.
Okay.
My niece has an ackee tree in Florida.
So you'll be cooking it up fresh next time, huh?
Yeah, yes. In the summer, you know, she sent them ackee, and I get it fresh from her, yeah.
Great. So can you walk us through what you have here? Because this is the beginnings of the ackee and saltfish, right?
Okay, yeah, this is the seasoning. I'm cooking down the seasoning. Most people cook it with oil. Okay. I don't use oil. Okay. You know, cooking my ackee, because I try to keep people away from all that cholesterol and stuff.
So you're doing healthy Jamaican cooking.
Right. So what I use is a trans fat-free, cholesterol-free margarine.
Great.
And you know, that's how I cook down my ackee.
And what's in that pot now? Can you tell us?
In this pot right now is scallion, green pepper, tomato, and onions.
Okay. And some seasoning.
I'm going to get the thyme now and put the thyme in and cut up the thyme and show you how I'm going to cut up the thyme and put it in, because you cut up the thyme real small, okay?
Okay, great. And while she's doing that, we're getting a closer view on the ackee. Now, I've had ackee and saltfish in Jamaica several times, and I'm always struck that the texture and the look of ackee reminds me a little bit of eggs. You know, it doesn't taste like eggs, but just in terms of the coloring and the texture, it reminds me of scrambled eggs. You see, it's got a nice pale yellow color to it.
Okay, this is the thyme.
Okay.
Okay.
Very, okay, fresh herbs.
Fresh herbs,
yeah.
right. So I just cut up a little in it. You know, as you can see, I'm cutting up a little.
Yeah.
And that's all I need.
Okay.
And I stir it up.
And once again, I wish my viewers could smell what I'm smelling because it's just very, very aromatic.
So the seasoning now, you know, it's cooked. You know, it's sauteed down. You know,
Okay.
you notice I saute it down.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the saltfish.
Now, how do you prepare the saltfish?
The saltfish
for you?
is cooked. Most people have high blood pressure, so what I try not to cook my food with too much salt. So with the saltfish, most of the salt is cut out. So you know,
boil it out.
Yeah, you know, think about all that sodium, you know, because it's not good. All that sodium is not good for you.
So is this the same, you know, like the bacalhau that you would get in the Portuguese and the Cape Verde? Okay.
Yeah, that's what they call the bacalhau.
So you keep throwing off the water to get rid of the salt, and then you boil it until it's soft.
Yeah, okay. Like if I take like 3 packages of bacalhau or 4 packages, I boil it like 4 times and throw the water off.
Okay.
You know, so I get rid of all that sodium. Sodium is not good for you.
No, it's not. So it's possible to have really flavorful, delicious food without giving yourself a heart attack or high blood pressure.
Yes, yes.
That's the good news.
So now, as you can see, the bacalhau is cooking down. You know, so I'm going to let that cook down for a little. I leave it like that. Let it cook down for a little.
It looks delicious. So you're letting the flavors mix together. So now this is eaten commonly in Jamaica for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner?
Yeah, you eat it all during the day.
Okay.
You know, you eat it all during the day. The Rastafarian, when they cook it, they no saltfish.
Oh.
Okay, and some of them cook it with coconut milk.
Okay.
So they call it ito.
Yes.
Yes, they call it ito.
Okay.
Because they don't eat meat.
Even
they're
fish.
vegetarian, right? They don't eat no fish.
So they just use the
real
ackee.
Rastafarian, they don't eat meat at all. No kind of fish, no nothing.
Okay.
You know, they just go pure vegetable.
All right, and you don't cook your ackee and saltfish in coconut milk, but do other people make it with the saltfish and coconut milk?
Yeah, like sometime I might have certain Rastafarian that wants it, you know, then I'll do it. They had a talent show and fashion show like about 2 months ago, and I had to cook for the breast cancer awareness.
Yes, October.
So I had to cook, right. So what I did is that I cook a lot. It was all ital. It was no meat involved. You know, I put the ackee without.
I know it was good.
You know, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pour the ackee.
Okay.
And
now, can you find canned ackee in local markets here in Boston?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can find it in farmers market. Even Shaw's has it now.
Really?
Yeah, Shaw's has it
now.
And Price is Right. You know, and the Caribbean stores has it also. So what I'm going to do now, I'm stirring it up.
Okay.
But
heat that ackee.
Yeah. If you do it, you know, the ackee don't really melt out, but it can melt out if the ackee is really soft. It can melt out.
So you have to be careful with your cooking temperature.
So this is my black pepper.
Okay.
So what I'm going to
spice it up.
Yeah, I'm going to sprinkle a little black pepper on it.
And give it a little kick.
Yeah. Right.
Now, did you use Scotch bonnet peppers in this dish, or is that not?
No, you can use it.
Yep.
But because a lot of people have acid reflux,
yes.
they cannot take the pepper. So unless someone especially wants it, then you would cut up a little and put it in their plate. But if I'm cooking it, I'm not, because I'm thinking about other customers who have acid reflux who's gonna take the pepper.
I'm smiling because I was in Ghana recently, and as you know, many of the Jamaican slaves were brought from Ghana, and they have these 2 pepper sauces, and I was eating them as if they were the main course, and I had acid reflux, and I kept right on eating them. I just popped one of those anti-acid Rolaids, and I kept right on eating because it was just so good.
Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle a little garlic powder. You can use the garlic powder, the granulated garlic. So
Okay.
I sprinkle it,
Yep.
Garlic is, as you know, garlic is also good for high blood pressure.
Yes.
So
Now,
I cook with a lot of garlic too.
Do you use fresh garlic in this?
I use fresh garlic also.
So adding a little bit more.
Right. So
It's cooking down nicely.
cooking down nicely now. So this is a plate right here. It's almost ready.
Okay.
And this is the boiled dumpling,
Oh, okay.
the yam, and the banana.
So this is how you would serve it traditionally. Boiled dumpling, yam,
And banana.
right. So there are a lot of root vegetables,
Yes, right.
starches that you serve with it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you'll scoop some of the ackee and saltfish into
it has
that.
fibers in it, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it has fibers in it. Yeah.
So it's good. It is good for cholesterol.
Right, right.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain off some of this. Sometimes it takes bananas out. It has more.
Some of the liquid.
So this is now I'm going to share it out.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. And all the roots are boiled in just plain water, right?
Right.
Okay. And this is a traditional ackee and saltfish.
Traditional ackee and saltfish.